Spartans, I'm Dan.
And I'm Danny. Thanks for tuning in to the latest news from Salk Middle School.
Starting off, we have community events like Learn to Skate group lessons at the Numerica Skate Ribbon on January 20th.
The Plain White Tees are at the Knitting Factory on January 23rd.
There's also K. Trevor Wilson at the Spokane Comedy Club.
There's also a Spokane Chiefs hockey game at the Spokane Arena on January 30th.
Did you know that some schools offer hockey?
Yeah, I did, but Salk actually doesn't.
But if you want to play other sports, you can talk to our school's athletic director, Dr. Schrader.
We actually have a story on Dr. Schrader, so let's go see that.
Thank you, studio. I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Schrader about what she does here and a couple of students about if they know her. I'm here with
Brody.
Do you know who Dr. Schrader is?
Yes.
What does she do around here?
Athletic director.
Thank you. On to the next students. I'm here with
Thomas.
Sky.
Robin.
Do you know who Dr. Schrader is?
Yes. No.
Yes.
What do you think about her?
I think she's pretty nice. She's nice.
How have you been liking Salk?
I love Salk. I was here 2 years ago and just getting back into it. Now I'm getting to know more kids, and it's just a great atmosphere. Great teachers, great parents, great staff. I love Salk.
So I heard you were the athletic director. What does that do for you?
I get to meet lots of kiddos that I wouldn't normally come into contact with, and I get to meet parents and stay for games and see kids in a different environment than they would be in the classroom or at school. So kids act differently when they're out on the sports fields and they're having fun and they don't have that pressure always. And so it's really fun and exciting to see that side of kids.
Do you partner with anybody?
Mrs. Bontrager. And pretty much every coach that coaches at Salk, and we have so many of them, we all have to work together to make sure that kids are ready and prepared and have everything they need to play.
Well, thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you.
I hope you learned a new fact about Dr. Schrader. Back to you, studio.
Thanks.
Sarah Colonna is at the Spokane Comedy Club on February 1st.
Mike Sturm Live is on the first two at the Knitting Factory.
Masterwork 6, A Message to the Stars, is at the Fox Theater on February 3rd to the 4th.
Cheapskate Tuesdays is at the Riverfront Park on January 6th.
Danny, I know it's a little late. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I have a couple, just like getting more sleep, stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, I have a story on New Year's resolutions because I wanted to know what students also thought about it as well. So let's go see that.
I'm Macy, and I'm going to interview some teachers and students on what their New Year's resolutions are and maybe some advice. Let's go see it. I'm here with Dr. Schrader, and what was your New Year's resolution for 2024?
Personally or professionally?
Let's go professionally.
Professionally, it's to get into every single classroom once a month.
I like that a lot, actually, and if you're comfortable sharing, what's your personal one?
Just to spend quality time with my kids and my family and make as many visits to college as I possibly can.
That's really important. And what advice do you have for the middle schoolers who are maybe struggling with their resolutions?
Habits are patterns, and so in order to stick to a resolution, you have to continue to repeat whatever it is multiple times. So just try to stick with it and establish a pattern and make it a habit.
All right, thank you. I'm here with
Arena.
And what is your New Year's resolution for 2024?
My New Year's resolution is to get good grades this year, especially because I'm going to high school and grades will matter.
Yeah, that's really important. And have you been following through so far?
Yeah.
That's good. And finally, do you think you will achieve this goal?
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you. And I'm here with
Mr. J.
And what's your New Year's resolution for 2024?
Oh, wow. So for New Year's resolutions for me this year, I think it's to read as many of my unread books that I have at home this year.
That's a really great goal. And how have you been doing with that so far?
So far, so good. So I've actually started with a digital book, but I do want to dive into some of my boxes of books. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are actually on paper.
That's a great goal. And do you have any advice for younger students that maybe are struggling with their resolutions?
Get off your phones.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Those are some really good resolutions. Personally, mine is to be a little nicer to my brothers this year. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Thanks, Dan. There's Ron Futches at the Spokane Comedy Club on February 8th.
The Red Knot Chili Peppers are at the Knitting Factory on February 16th.
Inlander Restaurant Week is February 22nd to March 2nd at various locations in Spokane County.
Stomp is at the First Interstate Center for the Arts on February 23rd to the 24th.
Speaking of stomp, people like to stomp out the competition.
Yeah, and I heard there was a new challenge going around.
Me too. I think it's called Sweet Challenge or something.
Yeah, I think it is too. And our host Roman is out there right now finding the next Sweet Challenge winner. Over to it.
Hi, I'm Roman, and I'm going to be interviewing some students about what their favorite candy is and what they think is the king of candy. I'm here with
Johnny,
and what is your favorite candy?
Hershey's chocolate.
And what do you think is everybody's favorite candy? The king of candy.
Chocolate.
Chocolate what?
Chocolate in general.
Okay, good answer. Thank you. Hi, I'm Roman, and I'm here with Nevaeh. And what's your favorite candy?
Nerds.
And what do you think people like the best? Like, what do you think is people's favorite candy?
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Okay, thank you. On to the next student. Hi, I'm here with
Nathan.
and
Ben.
what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy? Zots.
And what about you?
Skittles, because they're just the best.
And what do you guys think is the world's favorite candy, the king of candy?
The king of candy? Probably Burger King.
Okay, and you?
Reese's or Kit Kat.
Thank you. That was really interesting. My personal favorite is Twix. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Roman.
Healing Harmonies is at the Fox Theater on February 23rd.
Spokane Lunar New Year is at the Spokane Convention Center on February 24th.
That's all for this week, Spartans.
Stay safe.
And stay warm as well.
Have a
That's
great weekend.
Bye.